languages in the 80s. He has superannuated from the Indian Foreign Service IFA on 31st July 2015 as India's ambassador to Hungary, Bosnia and Herzegovina, with residence in Budapest. He is the founder of Vedanta Society, Budapest.
Hari Om. Jai Jagannath. Swami Pragyananji Maharaj, distinguished dignitaries on the stage and off the stage, the Vice Chancellor, Director of this Central Sanskrit University, teachers, students, and of course, Subradina, my school alumni friend. The other day I saw a picture of us with the Honorable President of India. I was overjoyed that you have taken the name of the school to much greater heights. I must first thank Prasanna Mahapatra, our dear friend, the creator of this great idea, the idea of organizing this seminar, international seminar with this foreign dignitaries with us on consciousness. I also thank my dear friend Dr. Devadas, who's there. They were the ones who visited me sometime back in my house. Incidentally, though I belong to the Indian Foreign Service and I served the government for over 37 years as a diplomat, traveled to many countries, lived in many cultures, interacted with many peoples, I finally decided to come back to my roots, and my roots belong here to Puri. Because it was in Puri, in this very place that I grew up, I studied, I went to college, and then of course I flew away to other places until I got hold of a career which took me to different parts of the world to gain a number of experiences. But one of the greatest experience I got was while I was ambassador in Hungary. That was my last assignment. When I founded this Vedanta Society of Hungary, Indians. And I must tell you that we had over 100 Hungarians, Germans, Polish, Czech, many nationalities, people who were visiting us at the center, right in the embassy, Indian embassy, and we had some teachers also who used to come from India and from other parts of Europe to talk about various aspects of Vedanta. That was when I realized the hunger among people in the West to know so much about Oriental values, Oriental cultures, Oriental languages, and all that we are proud of. And that was a perfect mixture of what we say, the East and the West mingled together. Let me mention to Prasanna that I have an idea that your Art of Bliss should be perhaps named Art of Perfect Bliss, because you are doing certain things, certain activities. I have been to your place also in Salatpur. I have had the distinction to honor, to address there. I find that you are doing a yeoman service on behalf of the Art of Bliss to spiritualize society, and all that we need today is to spiritualize our lives. That is all we need. And I am greatly honored that today Swami Pragyananda has blessed this occasion. Swamiji, you represent consciousness. Pragyanam Brahma is one of the 4 Mahavakyas of the Upanishads, and you represent consciousness. So there is nothing much to say before you. You are the epitome of consciousness yourself. All I have to say is that as human beings, even plants and other animate objects of this world, everybody is conscious. Everybody has consciousness. It is the consciousness, the life energy which flows within us as Atman and merges in what we call the Paramatman or the Brahman. That is the basic fundamentals of what we learned from Vedanta. I am basically an Advaitist. I believe in oneness of humanity. I follow a great teacher, a great precept, and a great president of India, Dr. Radhakrishnan, who was also a neo-Advaitist, in my view, who has beautifully written, summarized aspects of the best of the East and the West. In him, we see a great mixture of the best qualities of the East and the West, how the East can understand the West and how the West can understand the East and how they can be together in this great universe. Vedanta, above all, to me, teaches that there is oneness. Humanity is one. The differences are false, artificial, are created by men to divide society, to polarize society, to create disturbances in the society so that some people get some kind of profits out of that, some kind of vested interests are at play. I would like to advise my young friends here who are sitting here in this audience to beware of these evils in the society today. These are evil. Ishvara, who we believe in Vedantic thought as a personal God. Ishvara is defined as a personal God, which means the religion which you adopt is personal to you. You don't have to go anywhere to show or hang religion on your sleeves. It is your belief, it is your thought, it is your expression, and it is your speech about what you think you are. And what you think you are should determine your life. You can believe in any form of Ishvara. I am not going to name all the 33 koti Deva-Devata of the Hindu pantheon. There are too many of them. That is why it's a lot of confusing marketplace of gods here in Hinduism. But there is only one God. And the God is the God of humanity. The God which teaches us to be noble, which teaches us to be gentle, this teaches us to be harmonious and peaceful and to love each other like we are all part of the same human stream. Vedanta also says that Ekam Sat Vipra Bodha Vadanti. Truth is one. There are many religions. There are many sects. There are many, so-called differences which are very apparent. Those differences are apparent. They are not integral. They are not organic differences. But they speak the same truth. Truth is one. Truth, Sat, Chit, Ananda. Sat, truth. Chit, consciousness. And Ananda is bliss. The art of bliss. I am happy that Rasan Babu thought about bringing out this seminar on consciousness. It merges with your theme. It merges with the idea of what you are as a group to spiritualize lives of everybody. So I'm indeed very honored, and I have a great galaxy of luminaries in front of me who have so many aspects to talk about. I'd only say that our religion, whatever we believe in, has taught us to be humble, has taught us to be understanding, has taught us to be tolerant, to be respectful, and to love each other. That is a very simple way of putting what a religion should be and what a religious practitioner should be. Consciousness is ever present in all of us. Consciousness transcends our bodily frame and merges in a cosmic consciousness, what we say, the Brahma Chaitanya, which is in Advaita, it is divided into 4 categories of Chaitanya: the Brahma Chaitanya, the Ishvara Chaitanya, the Jiva Chaitanya, and the Sakshi Chaitanya. But those are all, terms which can be explained in some other lecture. The point which I want to make is, make life simple. Do not complicate. We have a lot of problems in this life. We have a lot of complications in this life. There are social problems, there are economic problems, there are political problems, there are problems of respecting each other in today's society. So my advice to the younger generation, stay away from all these complications. Simplify your life. Simplify your life as much as possible. And do whatever you do, but in the best of your abilities. Try to transcend yourself and bring out the best of your own potential to be developed souls in this society. I thank you very much, and I thank you all for a very patient listening to me. Jai Jagannath.